Hey, my Taurus babies, what's happening? This is EJ from Taurota Tarot. Hope everybody is having a good week so far. Doing a Taurus update, doing energy update, since we just had a full moon and shit is just fucked up. But anyway, on the cut, Three of Pentacles, Empress, which is our energy, and the Ten of Swords. We just had a full moon in Pisces on Monday. What was Monday? The 20th. That's where this energy is coming from. Even though it's swords energy, our thinking has just got us feeling some kind of way. Anything coming up from the past hurts, past slights, past anything, pretty much that affected you emotionally is kind of the energy that you're in. But when I come back up here to the Three of Pentacles, that is our energy, Pentacles, Earth, and we are persevering. We are just kind of grinding down like fuck all that other bullshit. It's difficult. In this energy, it is very difficult. What's interesting, though, underneath that is the Ace of Pentacles. So there are new beginnings, despite the fact we in all this crazy chaos energy. There are new beginnings on the horizon. Some you may know about, others are coming, best I can say. The Empress in the middle here, it's really about love. A lot of this energy is about love. How it's created. Well, y'all like, huh? But how you fall in love? What the fuck? How you feel it. That part right there. And how you think about it. That emotional thinking. That's what I'll call that. And the big cards on the cut. Healing. Can't make this shit up. Many of us need some. Many of us are in the process of getting some. There are adventures on the way, especially going into this Mercury retrograde. There's going to be some Alice in Wonderland type situations going on. Synchronicity. Things will be kind of lining up. And this is strange energy because ordinarily with a retrograde and a full moon, it's not so, what I want to say, it's not so adventurous really. It's just grind down on what's happened in the past. But this one feels a little bit different. So we got the Empress here. And we've got the Seven of Swords on the bottom. That being that audacious, bold Taurus in your actions. That's what the universe is asking of you right now. So we're not going to drag this out. Keep this short and sweet just to get an update on what's going on. Let's see what pops out. There's your healing. On the cut and on the table. Shit. Domestic harmony and self-discipline. This has got financial implications. Universe, just a couple more, please. Forgiveness. And effort. It's a lot of blue. 66, 46, and 96. Those sixes tell me that we're trying to create some type of harmony in our life. That's what the number 6 is about. It breaks down evenly all kind of ways. 3 and 3 or 3 2s or however you want to break it down. But it's about the harmony, domestic harmony for sure. But in that, there's some healing. And quite naturally, you're healing, you're also talking about forgiveness. It's somebody you need to forgive, even if it's just yourself. I have a feeling a lot of you are being hard on yourselves, and a lot of that shit is just unnecessary. What the hell? Forgive yourself. Take care of yourself. If you don't, and you waiting on somebody else to do it, you might be waiting a while. Just saying. That healing brings up the 9 of Cups, so that's making sense. We go from the 9 to the 10. What the hell? And this Now, mind you, this is how this shit go. That says domestic harmony, and the meaning of this card is wishing for harmony. I'll be damned. You can't make it up. Can't make it up. Cannot make it up. What else, universe, for Taurus and the Taurus update? What else for Taurus and the Taurus update? Everybody want to fall out. Well, if you ain't giving me one, don't give me none. Excuse me. My allergies are just killing me. Eyes itching, throat itching. Self-discipline pulls a 3 of Swords. Forgiveness pulls a 4 of Cups. And effort, once again, pulls a 3 of Pentacles. Perseverance. You can't make this shit up. You can't do it. It's impossible. I'm just curious to see what the overall energy is, so we're going to just do this. These are a lot bigger cards. Wow, I didn't realize it was much bigger. It's that one. So the front end of your overall energy, triumph and success. Back end of your overall energy, partnerships and alliances. I'm going to let those two go by themselves. I'm not going to add anything to them since this is just an update. But the triumph and success part, definitely many of you in your professional life, you're realizing where you are in the scheme of things. It's about being successful. Hell, shit, the hell. Back end of this, and this is what is driving most of you right now. It's about partnerships and relationships and alliances and shit. And this covers everything. Work, family, lover, whole 9 yards, that whole part. So this is the bottom end of your overall energy. This is what would we call it? The sacral chakra? That part. It's the part that's holding you down right now. With the 9 of Cups on top of the healing, many of you just trying to consolidate past hurts and shit, not just from one person, but from a lot of people, just trying to put it all in one damn bucket. And that really helps with healing if you're dealing with a lot of situations. And they don't all have to be romantic. Some could be romantic, some could be childhood issues, whatever. But when you start trying to heal and move forward and not allow all these damn cups to keep you just in an emotional swamp. Is that what's on the back? No, not this one. I think it might be the 8 of Cups. But not putting yourself or allowing yourself to get into an emotional swamp where you're overwhelmed with emotions from the past and how people have treated you and all of that shit. Kind of consolidating all of that so you can just be in the healing process. Not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. And that may take you through the middle of October with that energy. With the 10 of Cups on top of the domestic harmony and wishing for harmony. And so then as you set out your intentions, those of you that did full moon rituals, set out your intentions to let go of any negativity, there's your wishing for harmony. And it's coming. Those of you that can't see it yet, don't have a partner, or you looking for a partner, or your current partner is acting strange, give it time. Give it time. I'm noticing the green in the card, which then with this particular deck, that green always kind of triggers money for me. So there may be some issues around money, may require some conversations about how you go about spending. But at the end of the day, this is what you're striving for, domestic harmony. With the Three of Swords on top of the self-discipline, this is about really keeping your focus positive. I know that don't look positive, but that's really what you're trying to do. Keep your focus on positive things, particularly as it relates to relationships. This is the side, those of you, that's third party, that side. We ain't on that side. We on this side, where you're kind of just dealing with, again, a lot of emotional stuff. Some of you may be overthinking, and all of this is going to require some self-discipline as far as your thoughts. Come back to that sword energy, that intellectual energy. As far as your thoughts are concerned, you're going to have some self-discipline in how you manage. If you're trying to get positive, you got to be positive. And I know, hear me saying it, and I'll be the first one on the floor. I can't understand. You have to trudge through it sometimes. There is, again, also a note of finances here. I'm looking at that green. Some of you may be coming out of some sticky situations with people and your money is kind of fucked up. All it's going to take for you is some self-discipline. Buckle down. Once again, Mercury retrograde is actually a good time to do that. A full moon. We're still only 36, 48 hours away from the full moon. So it's still not a bad time to set your intentions to release any kind of bullshit you got going on with your money. That part. Back to the healing. Some people in your life you need to forgive. And some of you may be feeling like because of situations you were in with people that you have to forgive have somehow made you miss opportunities, which is not the case. You really haven't missed anything, but you still need to get about the business and not doing this for anybody but yourself. So if you do this, you won't feel like this. I'm just saying. But if you're mad at somebody, as an example, you may have been dating somebody over the summer and you are now coming to the realization that they were lying and bullshitting you the whole way through. And you may just be angry. There ain't nothing wrong with that. But at some point, you have to get to a point of forgiveness so you're not feeling like, I spent the whole summer fucking around with this girl and that part. You don't want to feel like you've missed opportunities. You haven't. But if you stay in that energy of not forgiving and being angry, you most certainly will be missing some opportunities because you're dwelling on something old. At the end of all of this, perseverance showing its face twice. Perseverance and effort go together. And to have anything, to do anything, to have anything of substance, it's going to take effort and it's going to require you to stick with it. And sometimes sticking with shit, especially in this society, not always an easy thing to do. But nonetheless, if you want to have good shit, you got to put in the work, whether it's emotional, whether it's the physical, whatever it is, you got to put in the work. Ultimately, it will yield you the triumphant success that you're looking for. Okay, let's see what the big granny cards got to say. The Taurota tarot cards got to say. These are not always cooperative when it comes to trying to get them out. Yeah, not hardly. Because their paper some of you may have somebody in your environment that's being possessive. Check that out. Mercury retrograde is also a good time to review that word. Review your relationships to see if they're serving you. Somebody that's being possessive with your time and your energy, you may want to evaluate that. Check that out. Have a conversation about why somebody is being that way and make a determination if you want to keep that person in your experience. This part right here, all that work and effort. Easier said than done, that part. So this may be a period for some of you of a lot of hard work. And again, it's easier said than done, but you're the only somebody that can do it. So, all these green cards. Think twice before you do. So, anything you're getting ready to get into or get out of or whatever, think about it. Don't just do something hasty. This is not hasty energy that we're in right now. Snap judgments and giving up too much information too soon and all of that. So think twice before you do something. My dear bull babies, I love you. I hope this update is helpful. Leave me a message down in the comments below. Share, like, and subscribe. I love my babies. Bye, y'all.